how do we do comparatives and superlatives? Do you guys know comparative and superlative? Alright, we'll do comparative first. Comparative. So comparative. What's comparative? You guys know what comparative is? Comparative is when you have one thing and you have another thing, and you compare, right? So for example, my car is smaller. My car is smaller than your car, right? So for example, my car is smaller than your car, right? That's one example. Yeah. Alright. So when you have one thing and you want to compare to another thing. Yeah? Alright. So if you have just one syllable, what is it? You just have one syllable, oops. You have one syllable. If you have one syllable, what's the rule? One syllable. If you have one syllable, then all you are going to do is add. All you're going to do is add ER. Yeah? For example, you have bigger, you have hotter, yeah? What else? What about it's just one syllable? Alright, that's good, yeah? Alright, what about taller? Taller, right? Alright. What happens if it's one syllable and it ends in Y? Then what happens? Oops. And it ends in Y. Then with this one, you are going to Y
example, prettier.
Yeah, prettier. And then you're gonna add the ER. And then you're gonna add the IER.
Yeah.
So for example, good. Example, you're gonna have prettier. You can have uglier. Yeah. Right? So when you compare two things, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So now, that's comparative, right? And if it's 2 syllables or more, what happens? If it's 2 syllables or more. You guys understand syllable, right? Yeah? Right? Alright. If it's 2 syllables or more, then all you're going to do is say more plus the adjective. Oops. Plus adjective. Right? So for example, more expensive. Do you guys understand expensive? Alright. Yeah? Questions about this one? No? Alright, so the form of it is, the form, you have your subject, right? And then you have your to be, yeah, to be. So it's either going to be am, so it's either going to be am, is, or are, right? And then you have your comparative. And you have your comparative. And then you say then. And when you say then, and then you have your object. Yeah? So right here, subject is my car is comparative smaller than the object, your car. Yeah? Shakira is prettier than Julieta Venegas. Right? Yeah, kind of, sort of. Alright. What about superlative? You guys understand superlative? A superlative? This is out of everything. Yeah, the whole class, the entire world, the whole group. So, for example, No. So February is the shortest month. Yeah? February is the shortest month. Out of all the months, February is the shortest. How many days does February have?
28.
28?
28, 28.
Yeah, it just depends, right? But it's the shortest, right? So out of all of them, comparative is when you have one thing and another thing. Superlative is out of all of them, right? So, same thing here. So, when you have one syllable, it's just going to be est. Yeah, est. So, for example, you have smallest, you have coldest, you have widest, right? All right, when you have when you have one syllable and it ends in a Y, you're just going to change it to est. Yeah? You're going to take away the Y, drop the Y, and add est. Yeah? Right? So, for example, you have holiest, you have you have ugliest. Yeah. All right. All right. All right, when you have two syllables or more, it's going to be the most, right? So, for example, the most beautiful. Yeah? Good? All right. I'm going to make copies real quick, and I will be right back, okay? Alright.
Olvido. Estoy durmiendo. Que no soy la única. Ya me di cuenta que no soy la única que tiene sueño. Estaba 2 de menor. Voy a bajar ya. Ya no llegué.
Alright. So now we're going to find out information about your classmates. Alright? Alright. So you're going to ask them just 5 questions. Don't worry about how many languages. Yeah? Does anyone speak more than 2 languages? No? Then don't ask. Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah. But for example, if I were going to ask, I would say, Sonia, how many languages do you speak?
1 language?
1, and then I would write Sonia's name here, and then I would write their number of languages. I'd write 1. Yeah. So what I want you to do is get up and start, or get all the information for your classmates. Okay. So say, how old are you? How tall are you? Yeah. What kind of mobile phone do you have, I guess? What kind of cell phone, right? What time you wake up, and distance to class is how far are you from school? So, yeah? So, for example, that first one is, how do you ask about the age? How do you ask someone their age? Do you guys understand age? How do you ask it?
How old are you?
How old are you? How old are you? Right? And then, what about the height? Do you guys understand height? So what do you say?
Me was 5'4".
Good. What's the question? How do you say it?
How tall are you?
Perfect, Noemi. How tall are you? Good. How tall are you? Alright. And then what about cell phone or mobile phone? What do you ask?
What mobile phone do you have?
Yeah, what kind of phone do you have? Or what kind of cell do you have? Yeah? Yeah, what kind of cell phone do you have? What cell do you have? Right? All right. What about the time you wake up?
What time do you get up?
Yeah, what time do you get up? What time do you wake up? Yeah, good. What time do you wake What's the next? What's that last one? Distance from class. What do you think that is? How do you ask that?
How far is your home from class?
Far. Yeah. Or yeah. We'll do it by minutes. Yeah. So we'll say how long or how far is class? How far is class from your house or home? Either one's fine, house or home. Yeah? Yeah? Alright. I'll give you, how many minutes do you guys need?
The first one is the person for me, no?
Yeah, your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah? So what? You guys need what? 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
But you have to get everyone's information, yeah? You have to talk to them. So, yeah? So you have to get Sonia's information, you have to get Gustavo's, and you have to get Luis's.
Sí.
Yeah?
Porque estoy llenando mi línea primero.
Yeah, but English. Don't ask in Spanish. Yeah?
How old are you? 21 years.
Sonia. Who are you?
I'm 21 years old.
Who old are you?
How?
How old are you? 27 years old.
Good. Good, Sonia. 6?
6, 5?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Do you remember in centimeters?
No, and him never.
You don't know yet?
No.
Stand up.
Uh,
No, maybe like 5, 7.
wait. Almost.
Stand up. You don't know how tall you are yet? No?
No.
Oh, yeah, you're about maybe like 5'10", 5'11". 5'10", 5'11". 5'10". Okay.
How old are you? I don't know.
Alright, keep asking. Ask. Keep talking. But in English.
¿Tienes el
Yeah.
conmigo?
What kind
Ponle petit.
phone do you have?
Short.
Oh.
Short. Very, very short.
Stand up.
Yes, it's very, very short.
I don't know, maybe like 5'1".
How many languages can you
Se manchó
speak?
para que
5'1".
1.
Maybe 5'4".
5'4", maybe like
Almost
5'1".
2.
¿Por qué? Yo no sé.
What time
Digo, petit,
did
small.
you get up?
Super small.
4:00 in the morning.
What movie phone do you have?
That's early.
Very good.
817? 442?
How far
¿Sí tienes que
is
darte
your home from class?
20 minutes.
Yes. What mobile phone do you have? The Galaxy? ¿Sí? ¿No? ¿Es la marca no? O sea, pues,
How old are you?
no sé.
Just 4.
No, pero es Samsung.
Yeah.
Samsung 6.
Nah, it's not Samsung 6.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes, Galaxy 6.
How-
S6.
How old are you?
Galaxy what? Galaxy
Five.
6.
5'10".
S6.
S6.
Yeah.
What kind of phone do you have?
How many
iPhone?
language? One.
Which one?
One.
5.
5S?
One and a half.
5S.
5.
Yes, 5S.
5S.
The same.
What time do you
Right,
get up?
iPhone.
7:30.
I.
I
P. No, not I. That's E. I.
How far
Eyes
is
like
your
this.
home from class?
15 minutes.
P. H. O.
Okay, ahora ya. How old
E.
are you?
E.
How old are you?
5.
26 years old. No,
I have
20,
5.
26 years
Wow.
old.
That's fine.
26?
Yeah. How many
How tall are you?
language can you speak?
5.
No, that one's fine. I guess you can
What
answer.
mobile phone do you have?
LG.
It's not 1.5.
How many languages can you
Almost.
speak?
1.
1.5.
What time do you
What
get up?
time do you get up?
7.
5:30 a.m.
¿Ayer? Pues fue a las de la...
No.
How far is your home from class?
10 minutes.
How far is your home from class?
15
Between
17 minutes and 30 seconds. It's about 15, 20. I don't know. Seventeen and a half minutes. Or 17 minutes. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Alright. The rest. Find out everyone's.
¡Hello!
You have to get up. Get up if you have to. Yeah.
Tienen que parar, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
¿Para qué se da un poquito?
That's fine.
Nine.
Sonia.
Usa otra.
Sit.
How are you?
La de tu casa.
How old are you?
Good.
24
Okay.
years.
How old are you?
24 years old.
21.
21?
Good.
How
How tall are
tall
you?
are you?
5, 5, 7.
5:10.
5'10" sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What mobile phone do you have?
What mobile phone do you have?
It's
iPhone.
iPhone 5.
What?
iPhone
Mm-hmm.
5 is
Don't buy that.
How
How
many
many languages
How
can you
many
speak?
language you can speak?
almost.
How many languages can you
One.
speak?
1 or 2?
One. One and a half.
What?
1.5.
One.
What time do
5:30
you get up?
a.m.
4 o'clock in the morning.
How
Oh my god.
How far is
How
your
far
home
is
from
home
class?
class?
20 minutes.
17 minutes.
17 minutes and 29 seconds.
How old are you?
27 years old. Estoy bien. Oh my god, soy la más vieja.
I am.
Okay. Second.
How old are
How
you?
old are you?
5. Yes. 5.
How tall are you?
5'4".
What kind?
What kind of mobile do you have?
LG.
phone do you have? Okay.
Yeah, what kind of phone?
What kind of phone?
Okay.
How many languages
Oh.
can you speak?
Galaxy S6.
How far is your home from
S6.
class? Pues ya contesté.
Wow.
10
Okay,
minutes.
nice.
Mhm.
How many languages can you speak?
1.5.
What time do you wake up?
What time do you get up?
7
7 a.m.
Let's do
Son las que se levantan más tarde.
How far is your home from class?
15 minutes. Ahorita los voy a pagar.
50. No, 50.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Oh, 50.
Alejandro.
Hey.
Okay.
How do you say?
Say 50.
50 or 50?
What? 50.
50.
15.
Ah, 50.
15.
Oh, you understand? 50.
15.
15. What's your name?
No,
Oh,
How are you?
because I'm okay. 27 years old.
How tall are you?
51.
two first.
How old
What
are you?
kind
What do you
of
want?
phone do you have?
Galaxy S6.
How tall are you?
5, 7.
How many language
What
you
mobile
speak?
phone do you have?
iPhone.
1.5.
iPhone 5.